Hi everyone, this is Asara Moon. Hope you are having a really fabulous and awesome weekday moment. I'm coming to update you on the preparations for Maui. There are a lot of changes actually happened. I moved out of my 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath house where I was paying buku money. So initially, the plan was I was going to, for the next 4 months, stay with a friend of mine. We were going to kind of help each other out. Well, that didn't work out for reasons. So I actually got us a studio, a apartment, which is actually fabulous. It's fantastic because we still have our own space, our own privacy, and all of that good stuff. It's just small. And I think the studio, moving to a studio was a better idea because it's going to prepare us for what we're going to experience in Hawaii. From the research that I've been doing on property there, a lot of studio 1 bedrooms within the price range that I have because it is expensive there. We'll probably end up in a studio or 1 bedroom apartment, and we is me and my 6 and 8 year old son. So even though it didn't work out with me roommating with my friend for the next 4 months, it worked out even better that we have a live experience of, okay, once we get there, this is the kind of space that we're going to need because um, I had to get rid of. So all of the items were sold. The gentleman came last weekend and picked up everything from the house and transported it back to DC. I mean, he got pretty much everything. So I kept our sofa couch so we can have a place to sleep, in a chair, and all of our clothes and shoes. And I kept the TV and of course my computer, in which we really are not even watching any television. So that's gonna get picked up. With the clothes, oh my god, I have so much stuff, like so much clothes that I took about 7 bags to a nonprofit organization called Atlanta Missions, my sister house, to donate clothes to them. And you can look behind me, I have even more bags of clothes and linen and a hair dryer that I'm going to donate as well. And I mean, the goal is to take only what it is that we need, and we'll pretty much start over, in Hawaii. So yeah, I mean the preparations in just moving from that 3 bedroom to a studio, that was kind of stressful all in itself because there's a process of, okay, now I have to find, I have to find a place for us to stay, and things have been lining up. The studio that we have now, actually, I mean, it came really easy. The thing was, it's you know um just finding a place for us. So once I found it, the process getting in was really easy. So that's great. As far as the job front interview, so I went on an interview this week. It is July 2nd. So I went on the interview this week and got a call back as a final candidate. It's a temporary assignment, which is what I want. I think like 6 to 8 weeks, so that'll add some money to what I'm already getting and stuff. So Monday, I'm hoping to start on Monday. They're doing all my reference checks and stuff, so that's falling in place too. And if it doesn't, because I applied to tons of places and got, the hey, sorry, the position has been filled. But I use, like anytime I get like any type of rejections of, okay, the position is filled or your qualification doesn't meet and stuff, I use that as stepping stones. Like, okay, I'm going to keep it going and the right thing is going to come, and this actually came, and it is kind of like for, I don't think it's a nonprofit organization, but it does deal with doing administrative duties for disabled people for housing, which I really I like that because I'm a people's person and I am a humanitarian at heart. So that works out. So I'll know by tomorrow if I'll actually start on Monday, which, cross your fingers for me, y'all. I'm looking forward to that. What else? Okay, I told my family finally. I was a little hesitant of telling that because sometimes when you tell your family and really close friends stuff, their selfishness in wanting you to stay because they love you so much, and really, I guess, want to be I can't say be around you because be around me, because that doesn't really happen like that, because we all have lives. But just the, hey, she's going way across, the world now, and we don't have access to her. Well, they took it. I can say, like, my sisters, they were excited. They were like, "Oh my God, this is so you," so they're excited. My mom, she was a little happy at first, but then she wants me to move to South Carolina, and I am not connected to South Carolina. Not in that I've visited tons of times, and spent time there, and I know they have a ocean there, the beach there, but it's bigger than the beach. And why I want to make this move, it's so much bigger than that. It's definitely energy related, and just doing something extremely different to give my children and myself a new way of life, and I think that's beautiful, and I think it's perfect, and everything is lining up to say, hey, Chan, you are making the right move. So yeah, I'm doing it. But yeah, she isn't really happy about it, but understandably so, and I get that, so it's all good. But my sisters are excited, like, we are coming to visit, and I'm like, come on, you guys, you gals, come and visit. What else? So I'm still doing tons of research for Hawaii. I wanted to make sure that I had to do things in phases and stages. I wanted to make sure that I was doing everything, like handling everything here that I needed to do, and simultaneously looking at places, there, and jobs and all of that stuff there as well. But my primary focus was moving us, downsizing, getting a job here, being able to stack the finances that I need. Now, I'm getting ready to put more energy into doing further research and making further connections, because I have connected with some people there as well, making further connections there to get us together, because you know what? 4 months is going to be here like you know it. And me and the boys are going to be ready to make that move. So, talking to the people about transporting my vehicle, I've already gotten the documentation that I needed from, I think, their insurance company, to say, hey, it's okay to transport it and everything over there. Like I said, we're going to drive from Atlanta to LA to get the truck transported, and then we'll take our flight there. I want to talk about just the emotional, what I've been experiencing emotionally, because this is very huge. I am extremely excited about it. With that, this is a huge move. This is a huge, like, thing, lifestyle, life change that I'm doing. And let me say, the fear has crept in, and the doubt. All of that comes in with anything great that you're doing. The fear, the doubt, the worry, the anxiety about it. With that, I face it. I walk through it and say, hey, it's natural, it's normal to feel this way. Tap into that courage, plan, connect with folks, but and like I said, and talk with people about what I'm feeling and getting that support. And I made a commitment that I am going through with this, because it can be done. It can be done. And I've been listening to a lot of inspirational motivation. It's Les Brown, talking about hard work. We can't be afraid of struggling. We can't be afraid of hard work. It comes with it. Anything that we want to do great, we have to put in hard work. It's going to be some struggle, and it's going to be okay. The main thing for me with the hard work and the struggle is maintaining a sense of peace, and maintaining a sense of balance. Even with when it's going easy, still remaining a sense of peace and remaining a sense of balance with that. So yes, I've been going through a lot of, like, oh my God, what am I doing? Type thing, as well as, like, okay, this is really happening, doing some self coaching and all of that stuff. Like, it's going down, and I'm and I'm doing it. However, I'm doing it as smart as I can do it, and in as much preparation that I can, and I think, and I know, and I feel that we will be fine. I'm trying to think of any other updates that I need to make with you all, and nothing is coming to me right now. So I'm going to end. I'm going to end it, and when I have more updates, I'll give you. I'll log back on and do another video. And hey, go for your dreams. Prepare, plan, just do it because life is too short. It really is. And a lot of times, oh, the other thing I wanted to say is the guys reached out to me on from 808 podcast about Hawaii and relocations. They deal a lot with that. So I've been listening to them, and they give really great practical, informative advice and like the real thing, no fairy tale type thing and what to expect in doing it. So I really appreciate that. So I'm going to continue to listen to them, and thank you guys for that. They reached to me out to me on my YouTube channel, and I'm grateful for that. So again, I will log back in to update you on the preps of this fantastic, wonderful, extraordinary adventure of a lifetime that I am pursuing and that I am doing, because we can do it. Anything that you want to do, we can do it. Just stay committed, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay lighthearted, have faith, trust, believe, put that work in, and it can happen. We can make it happen. In not being afraid of change, embracing change. Change is a wonderful thing no matter in what form it comes in. Just relaxing and breathing easy through the change. Change is a good thing, all right? So I will talk with you all soon. Oneness.